Hello, everyone. We're going to be getting into another Mount and Blade Bannerlord review. I have got about 120 hours on it so far, 7 days into development. I'm just going to call this the development of the game because they sure as hell didn't spend 10 years doing anything to it. Now, PC Gamer tells you it's worth your money. So do other couple places. Yeah, they're being paid to tell you that. They're being paid to tell you that. Let's just look at patch notes for today, because this was one of my big peeves too. And the reason we're going to look at it is I want to just showcase this. Renamed the Western Short Spear to Western Long Spear. Yeah, because none of the short spears, there's not even a short spear in this game. Most of the spears are lances. I mean, they're huge, and I'm a medieval fanatic, especially when it comes to weapons and the true art of sword fighting. You don't ever clash blade on blade. You'll just snap your swords. You don't do that. It's Hollywood makes it look good. My biggest peeve right now, though, is what they are calling a falchion and what they are calling a scimitar. I just wanted to showcase this for just a second. Go over here. Even a search engine has more knowledge of what an actual scimitar is. This is a scimitar. This is a scimitar. This is a tiny little scimitar. It's probably a little dagger scimitar. That is not a scimitar. That is a saber. Scimitar, scimitar. Scimitar, 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 scimitar. The scimitar is my favorite sword. It is. Because it was designed for a very specific purpose. To hack and hack and hack. That sword will bust through some armor too. It's that extra little whoop on the end there that gives it its weight. That helps the tip cut in more than, say, a long sword or even a broadsword. This is even a scimitar. It needs to have a little jut. It's more of a curved saber, but a little more of a jut. But that's the whole purpose of the scimitar, is to have that extra weight on the end of the blade to help it slice better. And it works. It works 1,000-fold. It's a great weapon. Now, let's just go into the game. Well, no, let's look at the rest of the patch notes. I mean, yeah, just little stupid stuff that should have been fixed a long time ago. Like that, and changing a lance to shorts. I mean, you would think that 10 years in production, somebody would have caught this. And like I said, PC Gamer says it's worth your money. This game is trash. It's not worth your money. If you want to wait, and if you want to play the wait and watch game, I highly recommend it. Because this will turn into something good in another 10 years. But it's going to take them that much longer to actually do anything with it. Because they have done nothing but sit around and hope for job security. And the CEO of they kicked Paradox Interactive to the curb, which was the worst idea they could have ever had. What should have happened in 2012 when this game come out is the CEO should have walked in, or whoever is running this project should have walked in, looked at everybody and says, "You got 2 weeks. 2 weeks or you're all fired." And I guarantee you they'd have started working. Because this is literally, I wouldn't even call this an F-rated game. Failure is too great, is too good of a step up from what this is. We go, and this is really irritating me. This right here, like, really, you couldn't have just left it one big menu with a multiplayer button? No, we got to change all the nice little features. Well, let's just get into this. Multiplayer is working, and it works well, because that's what they've spent 9 years developing, and they've thrown together single player in the last year. Now, multiplayer, you look up at the skies, you look at the trees, you don't get this snow effect from the particles. And that's all you get in single player is these huge, especially when it gets dark. Here, come on, Tail World, to that right there. Yeah, where's Paradox Interactive? Oh, I don't see it no. I see all this other BS. This right here, BS. Get that out of here. Get all that BS out of here. And I am saying this as a true Mountain Blade fan. Since the very first Mountain Blade, I have spent over 10,000 hours in Warband. I have. It. Yeah, different modules. Let's go ahead and just load that up because supposedly we're supposed to help some of the performance issues in this last patch. I very seriously doubt it. I have small little armies of guys, like 8 in my group and 6 in these looters group, and as soon as the two groups clash together, it just you get stutter and then stutter, kind of work and then stutter and then kind of work and then stutter and then yeah, you can see it on here on the map right now. You see all that? Look at the particles. Look at them. Look at them. I can see them. It's so terrible. This is some. I don't know if y'all ever heard of a game called Contagion. Oh, I'm so mad at that. I mean, just look right there. You see? I mean, you can see it's. This is like something out of the '90s, guys. We're in 2020. I'm talking. This is a straight up '90s effect here, and it's utterly shameful to all of their fans. This is a big punch in the face. Like, hey, we've spent 10 years really doing nothing. Here you go. Where's your money? Big punch in the face, guys. And I was on that hype train so hard. Mountain Blade, where you at? Boop, boop, boop. No. I could not recommend this game to anyone. I wouldn't even give this game to my worst enemy. I wouldn't give it to him. I wouldn't give it to them. If I had it to give to them, I wouldn't give it to them. I'd throw it right in the trash. Bloop, bloop. Right in the trash. Tiny little open field battles are getting problems. And sieges don't even... Oh, man, the sieges. You don't want to do a siege. You don't want to do a single-player siege. You jump on over to multiplayer, yeah, you're good. You're wonderful. But don't do a single-player siege. It will drop and kick and boop and crash and blah and... Oh, it's terrible. Just terrible. This game... I think they need to just scrap this whole project and start from scratch with a different team. And they need to bring Paradox Interactive back. I don't even know if Paradox Interactive is still a company. I'm sure they are because I heard that they were working on Crusader Kings 3. Maybe somebody bought them up since then. I don't know. But this is a disgrace. To any fan, it's a disgrace. And anyone who would tell you this game is good is being paid to do so. They are being paid to do so because this game is trash. Utter trash. I mean, even Warband had... Look at that. Even Warband had actual flat walls, not this little stitched together crap. And that's what I'm actually switched back to. I'm fixing to switch back to the little Viking Conquest just to get my frustrations out from this jank game. And I'll show you what should be happening. What really should be happening. But if you've bought this game and cannot get a refund on it, hold on to it. It will get better. One can hope, anyway, that their dev team will pull their heads right out of their heinies and, get to crunching. But I believe that it's going to be another 10 years. In development, in early access, and they're still going to have a big rolling turd. It is a shame. And it is an utter slap in the face, and I am mad. I am mad at this game so much. I was trying to record. I've got 15 hours on record, and I can't even use any of it because the game itself, just, I don't even want to put it up. I don't even want to put it up because you can just see it. It's terrible. I don't want to do it. I'm not trying to promote bad content on my channel, and this is bad content. This is bad, 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 bad. I might put some multiplayer videos up, but this is bad. Single player is bad. Just absolutely terrible. To anyone who hasn't bought this game, don't buy this game with the intent to play single player. If your intent is to play multiplayer, go for it. Go for it. I think it's still on sale until the 12th of April. Go for it. $40. You know, you want to play multiplayer, it's a good game. The chat's a little toxic in multiplayer, but, you know, you get that everywhere. But if you want this for what the big majority of people wanted, single player, do not buy this game. I repeat, do not buy this game. It is a turd, just crap. It is a big pile of bull. And I really can't believe it took them 10 years to get this, to do this. I can't believe it. 10 years to make this. It just doesn't even seem feasible. At all. It seems to me like they have literally just sat around for job security, and then once their money started running out, they threw it up to get more money. And I can't understand. I can't understand the two gentlemen who started this. I don't know who their names are, but Mountain Blade was started by two people. Two people. That was it. The first Mountain Blade game was published by two people. I think it was published, but two people did the whole thing. Whole thing, and it was good. Granted, it looks janky, and if you've never seen Warband, I'll show you what I mean by janky. Granted, Viking Conquest looks a little bit better, but it's still janky in the looks. But the gameplay mechanics are 1,000 times better than this piece of garbage. 1,000 times better. Yes, there's a hell of a lot more you can do. Supposedly. Where's the putting your own crime bosses in cities? I still ain't figured that out. Still have not figured it out. And, oh yeah, there's not a game concept page. Well, oh, wait. There is a game concept page. Okay, let's look at this. None of it is helpful. All of this is the basic stuff that you can literally figure out on your own if you've ever played a Mountain Blade game. And then look at that description. Look at that description. Ain't just... Where is roguery? Where's crime? We got culture, but no crime. None of this, none of that. Nothing explaining the night, what I'm going to call them night order units. The honor units. Like, because I was real mad at the Battanians, because I was like, best archers in the game. Oh, yeah. But no, they're an honor unit. A high tier, like, division in itself unit. You can't get them from recruits. You got to have your own... Yeah, I'm sure you probably spend influence and other things to get them like you did in Pendor. Noble recruits, if you want to call them. They're their noble units. They're special units. But where's the explanation of that? Where is it? Because that's a big concept. That's not here. That'd have been nice to know. Because I like some of their units, but I don't like many of them. And I was wanting archers. A lot of archers, because I like archers. This game is just terrible. Now, my second note is that whoever is their weapon designers and makers, they really need to get a little bit more historically accurate. Because I showed you a scimitar. That is a scimitar. What Bing pulled up is a scimitar. I'm a medieval nut and fanatic. I know my weapons. Here's what they call a scimitar. Where's it at? There's the Falx blade, saber blade. There's the saber blade. Now, where's that scimitar? Come on, it was around here somewhere. There it is. Scimitar. That is not a scimitar. That is a saber. That is a saber. Not a scimitar. This is not a falchion. This is a scimitar. Not a falchion. Where's their little hooked falchion? There it is. This is a falchion. Granted, this has a hook, where typically this would be just a straight piece right here. No back to it, or no hook in there. Imagine that solid all the way down. One side of the blade is sharp. The other side is not. That is a falchion. This is a scimitar. Yet they're calling it a falchion. And it's peeving me bad. Because you look... That is what Ahab the Arab would go swinging through the burning sands. To anybody who's a Ray Stevens fan. Ray Stevens is a comedian singer. This game. I can't do it anymore. I am literally done. I'm done playing it. I'm giving up on it right now. It has been given up on until... I'm going to give it about a month from now. And then I'm going to go through all the patch notes, read everything, and start from scratch again. That's right. I said again. I've done it 3 times now because of major problems like the snowballing effect, where the Battanians and the Khans... The Battanians wiped out the entire... Well, it looks like it's fixing to start again because they just took that one. They said they fixed it. Here's the big kicker. What was happening was the clan that owned this would immediately bloop, turn to the Battanians. Immediately. So that would give them the armies. Those extra armies, you might not think it, make a hell of a difference. So you take these cities. All the Western Empire. I think that was part of the... It might not be part of the Western Empire, I'm not sure. But the Western Empire and the Southern Empire, which is who the Khans took over in my first playthrough, they had all the lords. So what was going to happen, because we were already at war with these guys and the Khans. We started war with the Aserai, and then we went for the Khans. What had happened, what was going to happen, was that it was going to end up being a showdown between the Battanians and the Khans. Because we were steamrolling, snowballing over everything else. And that's... it's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Something that, 10 years in development, you're telling me nobody played this game all the way through? Nobody tried to conquer? None of the team tried to conquer Calridia. None of them? Because that is my whole goal in this game. That's the whole game. The goal of the game is to conquer for either as a vassal or as your own lord. It's the whole point of the game is to conquer. And that's what we want to do. But we can't siege. That's off the table, so can't conquer. We can barely run around chasing bandit parties and attacking them without getting destabilization of the entire game. Blep to that. It's not worth it to anyone watching this. It's not worth it at the moment. You said, I'm going to check back in a month, look at it, see how it is. If you want an honest review, come back then. Because PC Gamer is full of... they're full of it. Yeah. Try to watch my language. Kids are on YouTube. They are full of it. Bull. backed up all the way to their stomach, just full of it. It's worth your money. No, it's not. It's not worth $5, guys. This game is not worth $5. I've paid $5 for games that were better than this game. I have. Steam's got some really good deals at times, and I have paid $5 for stuff that was just 1,000 times better than this. And you're talking about someone who's a fanboy, a major fanboy of this game. It's disappointing. It's a slap in the face. It's terrible. A big load of garbage that needs to get just thrown away and rethought. Because it's not good. It's terrible. Now, I'm done ranting. I've said my piece. It's an honest review. It's more honest than PC Gamer will give you, and it's more honest than some YouTubers will give you. But I don't want people to buy this game and feel burned the same way I did. This is 1 week into development. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm not even going to call it early access. This is development right here, guys. This is straight up development. April 6th. 1 week after it was dropped. 1 week. And it's just disappointing. And I do thank you all for watching. If you found this review helpful, please leave a like. Subscribe would be nice. It does help me out. And I hope you all have a much better day than what I am having.